In continuation to our update records, which we have done in the morning, this is the page we have learned this morning where we can actually add server behavior, where we just add a record set, okay? And from inserts, we use data panel and add a dynamic data, right? Which creates this beautiful repeat region database table for us. When we test this page, this is how it actually appears. Now, if you look at this record set, all the values are displayed as it is, but the image column is only showing the name of the image. Because if you see your database of music, in the music database, the database itself doesn't show you anything much more than the name of the image, 1.jpg, 2.jpg, and so on. Do you see that? These are the image names we have. So if you want to display these images in the website instead of the name of the image, then you must have on a server, on your FTP server, you should have a folder which will have all these images uploaded in it. Okay, so that's our first requirement. Now normally when you upload files, the images will automatically go into that folder anyways. Okay, in this case, when I gave you the music website folder, I've already gave you these images there. Do you all have these images? 1, 2, 3, 4. These images are already with you. Okay, so we don't have to upload this folder separately, because if you see my files panel, in my files panel under the images folder, all these images are already there. Now somehow the name of the image will come from the record set, and the image is actually inside the images folder. So we have to just go to the code view of this record set page and simply add the image tag there. Okay, right now all we have right now in terms of information is 1.jpg, right? That's what we have right now. So if you want to show when you want to show the images in Notepad or in HTML coding, how do we write the image tag? We write img src as a source equals, we write the source of the image as, in our case, it's inside subfolder images. So we should write the images folder / the name of the image dot its image type, and we close. If you want, you can add the width, you can add the height. Either you supply this through the image tag itself, or you give them an ID and source it through your cascading style sheet. It's up to you. Okay, I'm keeping it in my image itself so that when the record set stores images, they will all equal size. Okay, now out of this image tag, what do we have right now with us, which is coming from the database, is just that, right? So if you're only getting this dynamic record value, all you have to do is you have to go to the code view and just copy and paste the remaining tag, and that's all. So in practice, I'm actually going back to this record set, which is a dynamic value coming from database. And if I'll go to the code view, this is the PHP code for whatever I have highlighted here, correct? All I'm going to do is, this is the actual PHP line, which is getting replaced by the database value, which is 1.jpg or 2.jpg or 3.jpg, right? So all we have to do is we have to just use this entire value for image / this PHP code, and that's all. So in practice, I'm simply going to add, I've got this file separately here. You can see this is what I've shown you, right? Now if I'll just replace this entire code, you can see image src equals images forward slash not one.jpg but that entire PHP code. You don't have to type this at all because this code is already there when we have done the dynamic records. We have to just replace it with the rest of the values and that's it. So if I'll simply copy my current file, I'm giving 120 by 120 value as well. So all my images will be equally sized. Copy that. I'm simply going to replace my current record set. Only the TD, the entire code, will change to show image, and the PHP will be images forward slash that source coming from record set. So when you save that and preview it in a browser, done. This was your previous code where it only shows the image name. Now it actually shows the image. So that's all you have to do in terms of small tweaking in order to get the image value from the database. So only need to replace this. I'll repeat one more time. Once you have your page, just highlight that record set value here, go to the code, and you will see a normal PHP code like this. Use that code as the name of the image and apply the whole image tag like this. img src equals images forward slash that PHP code, then the width and the height, and close your image tag, and that's it. So it's simply changing the name of the image with the dynamic record value, and that's all. So that's how you can display the images from database into the dynamic values in the browser, like that. Okay.